Somebody wants to break silence with you. That hasn't all the way broken yet, but you've been receiving signs. You've seen somebody start to, these are collective resonates, but I'm gonna say everything I'm feeling. A lot of you here are noticing somebody who stopped looking at your profiles, aka like stories, or not liking your pictures, or isn't online the way you used to see them, etc., is starting to look at your stuff all the time. Or you've received a friend request from somebody that you were in separation with for quite a while. You were on your dating apps, you were scrolling, and somebody that you deeply know there's more, and you've been at peace with fate about returning back into your life, swiping yes on you. However this resonates, that flame, you've received so much confirmation, that flame has not given out. There is a contact. I hear people talking, two people talking. A silence has been broken. If you're right now in the state of only receiving the minimal signs, you are this fucking close to complete communication. It's sizzling, it's spicy, it's enticing. Wow. So, they're looking at pictures of you. They're thinking about, how do I break the communication? Well, okay. I get, they broke communication with you. This is a reading, definitely, I mean, these are collective resonates, but I'm feeling in depth. For most of you, this person's the one that broke the connection or the communication. They're making me say, Matthew, don't say connection, because the connection never broke. This has been a divinely guided situation the whole time. There was fear. There was fear in more than one aspect of their life. So now this person is wondering, okay, well, how do I bring in the open, how do I know if the door is still open for me? I see, they're releasing vulnerability. They're releasing toxic self-talk. They are seeing their worth. And they are understanding, if this person truly, deeply, unconditionally cares about me, aka you will understand. And it's not about picking up where you left off. It's about ready for that whole new book together. Pop. Oh. And then a scoopity doopity. Boopity. Oops. One more time. A little closer. It's closer than we think. Wow. All right, so let's go into their mind process. They've left what doesn't serve at the door. They're thinking about asking you on a date. They've been receiving their own signs that it's not that the clock is ticking and it's going away. It's that at this point, what you needed your time to be focused on, aka work, family, moving, etc., has been served. You are ready to bring in another person. A lot of you here, there was doubt or insecurities, but they took a pause. I see you guys have had dates planned, and it's always like, it's not always just one person's end, but you would make plans and something would happen, either on your end or their end. And it looks like neither person has said no to a date or anything. It was like a rain check type of energy. They see a spot for you everywhere they go. In their new home, they could sit there. They could park here. They could put their shoes there. When they go to the store, that's their favorite dessert. That's their favorite food. I have that in my fridge. Their favorite drink. I have to have that in my fridge. This is a very, very beautiful connection in person. They aren't even thinking anymore about why they feel the way they do about you. They see the lightning. They see the spark. The butterfly, the firework phase has left, and the consistency of feelings is still there. You guys have been talking for probably, I'm feeling at the minimum 6 months to like a 2-year frame of back and forth. Their collective takes to resonate. So that's the wide range I'm seeing of either you've at least been like talking to this person for maybe like 6 months to 2 years. They are strong and persistent with rebuilding what you two have. I feel this connection's looking for a sign. What is that sign? It's definitely not your position to reach out. And this is not an energy of somebody that's at all wanting you to chase. It's like confirmation from more than the 5D, confirmation then more from their guides or their intuition, etc., that you really want to be, that you still want to be with them or go on this date, etc. Okay. There was some jealousy on their end that they know that they have to talk to you about. They have been working through possession issues as well, but they're realizing their state of wow. They've really worked on their self-talk and how their depressive thoughts, where they always end up stemming from. It starts from outwardly things, past relationships, the way they think about themselves. They've really, like, long story short, they've been able to notice whenever they take out all of the noise about the what ifs, how other people treated them before you met, even how people treated them after you met, the self-bullying, etc. They take all that out. Nothing is a red flag between you two. Your personalities, your body chemistry, the way you think, the way you open up each other's horizons, the way you can meet each other halfway is untouchable to any other connection they've ever had. They need you to know about they need you to know that it's not about jealousy for them. It's about knowing they're special. They know how much they're deserving of, but goddamn, every day in this world, we're all continuously teaching ourselves and reminding ourselves of our worth and that we should never be with somebody who puts us all the way on a back burner. The person you're with, they should have priorities and they should be their own priority. And there will be times you have to migrate time together around, but you're still a priority, you see? They love, okay, I'm reading this in 2 different ways. You could have glasses and they love your glasses or your aesthetic. There's something about your eyes within this. So even if you're not a person that wears glasses, your eyes are a center point in their infatuation with you. Their pull. Your eyes are one of the first things they ever noticed about you and one of the biggest things they always look at in your pictures. Another thing I'm perceiving of this is that they definitely have, it's collective resonates, but I see pictures of you saved in their phone as like an album. I see waiting for you to post pictures on like stories and screenshotting them because they're these special, unique glimpses into the most mundane parts of your life, etc. Okay, I'm starting to see that sign. It involves music. It involves music. One more. Okay, their collective text resonates. But a lot of you here, the sign that they're looking for is it's a certain way you post online. There was either a spoken or unspoken thing about that you guys would post certain pictures with captions that were meant for each other. Certain songs, etc. that you would put in your pictures. Like, so you make a Instagram post and then like you can attach a song to it, or even in your stories. Take it as it resonates. But, or even just a sign of like the things it's a thing about subliminal messaging. That is the overall feeling from this. To truly put the nail on the coffin and transition to this next open door together. I see, to put the nail on the coffin that this is real. The last nail that needs to be put down is a sign from you. But remember, this is not meant for, the ball is still in their court. They're dribbling right at the line. They're right at the line and you're right here and they're right here. There's a sense of inching a little closer on your end. That does not mean reaching out. That does not mean reaching out. That means posting a song or a picture or something of how it resonates for you in your dynamic. That is that special, either spoken or unspoken thing you guys always did for each other. It could even be something as simple as liking one of their new posts. If you've been purposefully not liking their stuff, looking at their stuff, etc., this little inch will move mountains on the other end. So, it's time to put, I see. They need you to know that you've moved a lot of energy this past week. If you've had to sleep more, if your sleep schedule has been erratic, there has been a lot of moving parts. You've been using more of your energy for inner perception change than outwards. Outwardly, things could have been pretty like just normal, stable, a flow. But inwards, you've been running miles, and that's why you've been so tired. There's been moving parts that all stems from within here. They are letting you know you are ready for this communication. You are ready to go to the next step with this person. Luck has nothing to do with it. This is destiny. This is law of attraction. This is faith. They see you as someone they can be raw, real, bold, and the farthest thing from fake. No matter if you're the masculine or feminine, they feel safe. That's what I got for you today. Now it's time to talk about the apprenticeship program. I have a spiritual divination apprenticeship program that is available via my website, offprintmint.com. I currently have spots available for interviews. Every single potential apprentice goes through the interview process. My apprenticeship program center focuses on multiple different topics, and some, for an example, obviously tarot guidance, learning how to further dive into your cards, interpret companion cards, how spreads work, and so much more. Also, inner/outer alchemy, manifestation techniques, inner teenager and inner child work, understanding the divine counterpart journey, and so much more. Everything you could possibly learn from yours truly is packed into this apprenticeship program. What you will do is go to my website, offprintmint.com, and you scroll all the way down on the services tab. At the bottom, you're going to see the many details I have set there as a starter kit, if you will, to understanding the apprenticeship program. If you're interested in learning more and scheduling an interview, what you'll do is go to the book or reading tab. It brings up a little box for you to fill out. It's like your name, your email, your message, the reason that you're reaching out to me. And in that topic area, put the apprenticeship interview. And I will reach back to you at the earliest availability. If you're interested in just learning tarot from me and not diving into all the other aspects, well, guess what? I have something special for you for that too. Over on Patreon at Uncle Bronze, I have 7 tier levels. Tier level 7 is my tarot teachings. Every single person in my tier 7 are one of my students who are learning how to further dive into their connection with every single tarot card. No matter if you're an apprentice or a tarot student, they both receive a weekly guidance video diving into cards. And once a month for both the apprentices and the tarot teaching students, we get together and do a live stream where we cleanse our cards, our tools, we further bond and tell about each other. It's a further connection than just to your cards. It's a further connection to your collective. If you are interested in joining the Tier 7 Patreon, there is no interview process needed for that. You simply go to the Patreon and you would choose your selected level and you would unlock everything from there. Everything that you receive in tarot teachings, Tier 7, is completely part of the apprenticeship program. That's what I have for y'all today. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.